I am Adam McKinley, and I am the lead vocalist and guitarist in SUZE. Well, I fell in love with music at a young age. I'm told a story where I used to sing Guns N' Roses when I was like 3 years old in the front yard. So I guess I was putting on a show from an early age. But yeah, I would say it started there and it just lasted throughout my entire life. What was great about when we started was we caught the tail end of what the music scene used to be around here from stories that we hear from people that have been around a long time before us, and how live music was changing around that time. And it was still pretty good. Like, we would get great crowds, but we didn't really ever think that we were going to be a band, really. We were kind of just a couple buddies hanging out, playing music together. Even when we got the drummer, like, we never thought like, oh, we'd go play a gig. So a friend of ours booked a gig for us without telling us at Sununa's in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And so at that point we still only knew about 8 to 10 songs, and and that was the days when, if you got booked 10 to 2, you were supposed to play till 2, which was kind of weird. But yeah, so we didn't have 4 hours worth of music, so we had to. So that's kind of how we started jamming a lot, because we were like, well, we got to extend these 15 songs that we know and turn them into 26 songs, or whatever the case may be.
I'm Gilday, and I'm the bass player in SUZE. So bass was my first instrument. My older brother bought a bass when I was in middle school, and you know, he was into like funk and different things like that, and you know, he's my older brother, so I was just like, oh, funk is cool, you know, bass is cool. It's, I don't know, I like to think about like in terms of energy a lot, you know? So it's just, you know, because any like great art, you know, you want to take something, I mean, ideally you're inspired by something, and it's kind of, you know, very feelings based, you know what I mean? So if you feel something inside of you, you just want to project that out into the world and have other people feel that, and, you know, make them feel good or make them feel inspired so that they go and do something, you know? It's like this really crazy thing to be part of as an artist, you know? So that's why I do it.
What you see, tact and patience, never part of your scheme, compromising the task which is at hand, ditch the blueprint, operating your own plan. The pretty ladies you manipulate at will, target for your enemies to kill. Blow your cover and put your life at risk, but don't you love her? It was only your first kiss and the world is not enough, and you've been out more than you can chew. You've got messed it up, and the only one that can mix it is you. And the world is not enough. Casanova, got the females on your mind. Nice to know you. The death count reaches 9. You're on your own now. Once again to save the day, but you're trying to know how. Started this in the first place, and the world is not enough, and you bit out more than you can chew. You've got messed it up, and the only one that can mix it is you. settle down, the wrong accomplice. But your balance to the ground, but you're alright now. You live to see another day, but you gotta figure out how to go about it a better way when the world is starting up. And you bit out more than you can chew, you've got messed it up. And the only one who can when the world is starting up. And you bit out more than you can chew, you've got messed it up. And the only one who can fix it is you. When the world is not enough, when the world is not enough, when the world is not enough, when the world is not enough.
My name is Jay Stefanski, and I'm the drummer for SUZE. I fell in love with music when I was probably like, I don't know, 7, 8 years old. I had a Bruce Springsteen album, the Born in the USA album actually. I remember wearing that tape out, you know. And then I bugged my parents to get give me some drums. And just doing that for a while, taking lessons and all. And then I found the Grateful Dead and all that stuff and kind of get like, you know, pretty deep into it. It's kind of all history from there, you know. I love funk music the most, you know what I mean? I love the groove to the drums. I'm like, from like James Brown's drummers, Sly Stone, Stevie Wonder, all that kind of stuff. Because it's like, it makes you move, you know what I mean? So that's like really like my main like love for, you know, drumming and music in general, you know. Makes me want to dance in my seat if I'm playing it. And I like to party too, so I'm out in the crowd, you know, it's perfect.
How we doing out there, Kirby Center? Well, thanks for being here. We are SUZE from Kingston. We plan on having a little fun tonight, so get comfortable, get a drink, loosen up. This is the story of a master plan. About 4 men, some guns in the van, who were down on the luck but not willing to shoot. So they came up with a stupid way to make some loot. Number 2 was the leader, the one with the brains, the type to still be shooting hoops out in the rain. He got a right idea, but this was more than a prank. He turned to tell the others we should rob a bank. Number 3 was the muscle with the temper to boot. 1 and 4 were the peons who just followed suit. All they needed was a driver, a solid evaders. Number 2 knew a guy, but we'll get to him later. So they had to scheme a self-love endeavor, pat themselves on the back for being so clever. They thinking out loud, what could go wrong? Well, I'm about to tell you with the rest of this song. Out of a van, wearing ski masks and gloves. Well, they were in the midst of a master plan, a story every criminal loves. It was a cool, calm day on the city streets, a perfect afternoon for a heist. Well, they proceeded in the bank with a casual stroll, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. We don't mean to put you in it, but this'll only take a minute if everybody stays relaxed. Well, they approach the teller, say go open the vault and fill up our money sack. hands in the air. And don't move anywhere, cause this is a sticker. So give us everything you got. This is a sticker. Don't be a hero or you might get shot, cause this is a sticker. So give us everything you got. This is a sticker. Don't be a hero or you might get shot. Oh, well, the teller pushed the button to alarm the police. So that was it beneath the pile of transaction receipts. She thought she was so discreet, she thought no one had seen. But robber number 3, so Annie started getting mean. When now the group was in a frenzy, so they had to make a dash. But robber number 2, so no one getting the cash. They stayed another minute just to wait until get paid. Paul, they knew they were surrounded by a police barricade. The men began to scramble, so they quickly grabbed the sack and made a run for the secret tunnel hidden towards the back. When they got the robber number 5, I dive them on the ground and say, come on, let's hurry up, gotta get out of town. When the fireman reached the line, the day they hopped in the van. Satisfied with this successful master plan, all of a sudden one of all was shouting from the backseat, cause the bag was filled with bundle transaction receipts. This is a sticker. So give us everything you got. This is a sticker. Cause this is a sticker. So give us everything you got. This is a sticker. Don't be a hero or you might get shot. Cheers, everybody. Thanks so much.
I'm Adam Gabriel, also known as Rock and Roll, and I do guitar in SUZE. I grew up like listening to classical music. I just loved it. So, started that till about 10 years old. Then I got into piano. Did piano from about 10 to 15. But then once I got the guitar is when, that was, it's all over, baby. And it's guitar all the way. I became a member of SUZE. I was really interested in getting the band. I heard about them and I saw that they were losing the guitarist for whatever reason. So they had apparently talked about getting me in the band, but I had ended up approaching them before they had a chance to approach me. So it almost felt like it was meant to be. It really fit, and yeah, 8 years later, here I am, still doing what I love with these guys.
Travels from Montreal to Poughkeepsie. He was serving his speech as he talked, 'cause Denny drank whiskey. On the ride, city bars out, ain't never gonna stop. There's bad jokes in the ears many times, 'cause Denny drank whiskey. Denny lit up a cigarette and he took a puff. He was getting to the point where he had enough. Flicked his ash in a Wild Bill's beach guitar, put the smoke out his nose and put it out on the fire. Denny drank whiskey. Stood up on his bar seat and someone told him back, leaving a mouthful of Jameson and his cigarette pack. Got to the man's room and he opened the door, but he stopped in his tracks and threw up on the floor. Denny drank whiskey. Denny drank whiskey on the rouse. City bars down, ain't never gonna stop. Tells bad jokes and he hears when it talks. so finished up the street, got the keys to his car. Put on his coat, taking out everyone at the bar. Got in his car with the whiskey, yeah, taking its toll. Then he fell asleep by the wheel and woke up in a hole. City drank whiskey. Whiskey on the round, city bars out, ain't never gonna stop. Tells bad jokes and he yells when he talks. Cause then he drank whiskey.